When it's time to choose new planters for your porch or patio, think big. Large planters are a simple way to transform the look of your front porch and add instant curb appeal to your home. Large containers help you grow multiple plants in a single pot, allows you to grow a healthier container garden, and makes it easier to see them from the street. Stay tuned and we'll discuss several helpful tips for growing and arranging flowers in large containers. Have you ever tried to lift a planter filled with soil? It's not easy. Plus, it's nearly impossible to move the planter without getting soil everywhere. This isn't good for your back or the plant. It's important to decide where you want to place your planters before you plant your flowers. Take note of the amount of shade and sun your plants will receive and look for plants that will thrive under those conditions. To make sure your planters really pop, select a planter in a color that'll complement your home's siding. If you plan on growing multiple plants in a single planter, follow this mantra: thriller, filler, spiller. No, it's not a magic spell to make your plants grow. It's actually the types of plants that you'll need in order to create the perfectly designed planter. Thrillers are tall, upright plants that will serve as the centerpiece of your planter. These plants typically have some eye-catching features like bright colors, dramatic leaves, or unique shapes. These plants should be placed in the center or near the back of the planter. Ornamental grasses, canna lilies, salvia, and elephant ears all make great thrillers. Fillers, on the other hand, are the opposite of thrillers. Fillers are billowy, medium-height plants that cover the base of the thriller. These plants add volume and texture to your planter. When choosing fillers for your planter, try flowers like petunias, geraniums, and Gerber daisies. Last but not least, your planter needs a spiller, a vine-like plant that'll tumble over the side of the container. These plants should be placed close to the edge of the planter so its tendrils can spill over the side of it. Some popular options for spillers include ivy, sweet potato vine, and trailing lobelia. One of the biggest challenges of using large planters is filling them with soil. Due to their large size, it takes a lot of soil to completely fill the planter. Not only does this make your planter extremely heavy, it also wastes a lot of pricey soil because most plants' root systems won't be able to reach the soil at the bottom of the planter. To solve this, simply fill the bottom third of your planter with a lightweight filler material. The filler material will take up space in the planter so you don't have to fill your planter completely with soil. Some popular filler options include packing peanuts, aluminum cans, 2-liter soda bottles, milk jugs, and tin cans. Cover the materials with a piece of landscape fabric. Then fill your planter with a lightweight potting soil and plant your flowers. After spending so much time planting your flowers, the last thing you want to do is dump out your planter to change out the soil. But every year you'll want to add new soil to keep the plants healthy. Don't worry, you don't have to completely dump out your planter. Once a year, simply remove the top layer of old soil and replace it with new soil mixed with a time-release fertilizer. Blend the new soil into the old soil as much as you can without disturbing your plant's root systems. It can be very easy to overwater plants in large planters. Bigger planters contain large amounts of soil, so it takes longer for the planter to dry out. The topsoil may appear to be dry, while the deeper layers of soil are still damp. Your roots can't get oxygen to your plant, which stresses the plant and makes it more susceptible to diseases. To determine whether your plant needs water, stick your finger deep into the soil, all the way to the second knuckle. If the deeper soil layers feel dry to the touch, it's time to water your plants again. You should also pay attention to the weather. When the temperatures are cooler, it'll take more time for the water to evaporate from your planter, so you won't need to water your plants quite as often. Are you ready to give your outdoor space a brand new look and grow beautiful plants and flowers? Check out our selection of Sunnydaze planters to find the one that works perfectly for you. Follow these simple tricks and you'll be on your way to growing beautiful container gardens in no time. My name is Josh, and thank you very much for watching. Do you have an idea for a future subject? Comment below and we'll do our best to get around to it.